One, two, three, and it's the Art of Thomas Daily Vlog Show. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Art of Thomas Daily Vlog Show, which I haven't done in a while. Last week was a little bit crazy here, still in lockdown, and my girlfriend Belle had the week of work, so my usual schedule was a bit scrambled because the routine was not the same. So yeah, I couldn't do as many of these videos as I would have hoped, but at least we did have a pretty good time with her. We took advantage of the fact that she was not working and I was stuck here. Here I'm drinking my morning coffee, and I wanted to show you. This is a mug that she had made for me, which that's me drawing. This is when we went to Argentina to visit where my dad lives, and it's like an amazing place. And that's me playing guitar, and that's us. It's one of the places I like most in the entire world. It's in Argentina. It's called Villa La Angostura, and it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Mountains, lakes. It's perfect. Anyway, so now that Belle is back to work, I want to get back to my usual schedule, and I'm gonna start with these videos again, and I'm gonna show you what I've been working on this past time. I finally got the iPad, which is great because my drawing tablet, was not working anymore. So I have the iPad now, and I'm still learning how to use it, but I already can tell that this is gonna be a massive improvement. It's gonna make everything so much easier. So what I've been working these past few days is I wanna add to each of my NFTs a rarity level drawing. So because when I make my NFTs, I have them in 5 different levels. I have the normal, the framed, the signed, the animated, and then on special occasions I made a 5th one-of-a-kind NFTs. Usually it's for my when I do my podcast, I make the one that's very special. I only do one and I give it to the guest, right? So for example, that one, the one-of-a-kind, the rarity level is gonna be level 5, and it's gonna be a unicorn because it's one of a kind. So I want to add this to each of the unicorn NFTs. And like, for example, the first level for the normal NFTs is gonna be the troll. Yeah, because I didn't want to make just like normal, uncommon, rare, special, one of a kind. I wanted to make it like so they have little characters. So for example, this one, the level 2, is the griffin. And I'm gonna add some animations to make it look better. So yes, I have the troll, the griffin. Then the next one is the basilisk, which I have, but I need to tweak the colors a little bit to make it more cohesive. And the level 4 is the phoenix. And that one also needs a little bit of a tweak to make it more cohesive as an image. And I also been working on the NFT for the 3rd podcast episode, which is gonna be live today, hopefully, if I manage to do all the edits and all that jazz. And it's a podcast that I did with a haiku writer from Singapore. And he was kind enough to write a haiku about the podcast. So the NFT includes his haiku. So the drawing is me and him. He was the typewriter, me playing. Haiku Fever is his account on Instagram. And the haiku reads, "Old tides and new waves, unseen connections collide upon distant shores." I love the way he writes and how he manages to condense so much information in only 3 lines. I think it's incredible. So that's gonna be turned into an NFT as well. yeah, I tried to be as productive as I could during this time. My like I said, my tablet broke, and I was waiting for the iPad to arrive. So there was a time when I couldn't do any of my drawings. I tried to get my collections, my NFT collections, whitelisted. I made a whole video to send to Atomic Hub, and they answered me back that they need further information, but all the information they asked me for was in the video, so I think they didn't even watch the video. So I'm gonna have to try and find a way to present the information in a way that they can actually consume it, so that they know that this art that I'm making, it's mine. Anyway, you can also see I have my haircut. Belle cut my hair. She did a pretty good job. My philosophy when it comes to hair and with beard is just let it grow, and when it comes a little bit of a nuisance, chop it all off and then just let it grow again. So it's very, very simple. I pay very little attention to my hair and my appearance, as you must have already noticed. I've also recorded. I recorded a podcast yesterday with Kieran. It was great. It was amazing to see his face and to see someone that is very young but also very driven and in a really good path. You know, I wish I had his mentality when I was I think his early 20s, because when I was early 20s I was full, to say it mildly. And yeah, I didn't even start drawing until I was 26. So if you're in your early 20s and you already know like what you want to do and you have some sort of drive and direction, then you're way ahead than most people, and it's great to see that. You know, I made like, because I made one with Reels World, Flans Rules. Then I made a podcast with my cousin who wrote a novel, and that was an amazing talk. And then I made a podcast with him. So I have 4 podcasts that I need to schedule for this and next week. The goal is 2 a week. And that would give me also 2 weeks to get more guests and 2 more podcasts, so I can continue the 2 a week for as long as possible. So that's been going great. So yes, that's pretty much what I've been up to. And making the NFTs, getting the iPad, learning how to use. There was some things with the, because at first I got it and I downloaded the free drawing app, and that didn't have all the features that I needed. So I was contacting my friends from Argentina that they had this iPad for a long time, and I was like, I can't find these functions. Like, how do you do this and this and that? And they told me, well, you need to get the Procreate app. So I went to get it, and it was $15. I was like, oh, okay, $15. So now I got it. I'm learning how to use it, but at least I have all the tools now, which is great. I still need to get like a cover for it, because I'm afraid I'm gonna drop it or something. But I'm trying to be as super careful as I can. Hopefully, by the end of this week, lockdown in Australia will be over, and I can go out and bask. I wanna thank all my patrons and all the people who have supported me through PayPal, because thanks to all of you, I was able to pay rent for these 2 weeks where I was not working, and that has been an amazing load off my shoulders. Because otherwise, I'm not sure what I would have done. I would have to loan money from someone, from a friend or family, probably, which I always hate to do. So thank you for that. And if things get open again, then I can go out and bask and continue to invest in what I do. And with the Patreon money, at least I can take a day off a month, because right now I'm getting usually what I get in a day of basking, with my patrons. So that means that I can stay one day and just focus on all the digital stuff and Torum and get all that stuff done. I can put more time into the podcast. So that is amazing, and that's why I'm gonna try to continue to grow the Torum, the Patreon, and I'm gonna continue to add my PayPal information for people that want to help out. Because I want to make a transition whereas I don't depend of the basking as much, and I can put more time into the digital stuff. And also I want to create more projects in which I collaborate with other artists. That is one of my main goals, and that's why for me the podcast is so important, because that's the way where I'm gonna get to know new artists. I'm gonna find ways to collaborate, and I want to bring more people in and try to use my platform, even though it's not like a really big platform. Everything's starting out, but I wanna try and use it to help other people grow as well and create things together, because I think that's the key. And yes, that's where my mind is and my aim is, and that's the direction I'm going. So all the Patreon money and the PayPal money is all gonna be used towards that end. You know, I'm not someone that gets joy from buying things. So it's I have my piano, I have my guitar, now I have my iPad to draw. I'm good. I don't need any more stuff. I don't want stuff. I want to be able to build this thing and help other artists. Because I know so many people that are so talented and so great, and yet they don't have a way to monetize their art or reach enough people. And I'm just heartbroken when I see all these super talented people just, most of them are, they reach the stage where they give up, or they can't put their time and their energy into what they truly makes them alive. And I want to help those people, and I want to do my part. I want to spend my life doing that and creating art. I'm always afraid, or I used to be afraid of like reaching the end of my life and having done nothing. And at least now, like, I have folders and folders and folders filled with drawings, and I have a ton of books that I made with illustrations, and I have albums that I put on Spotify, and I even, for last Christmas, I got my album into a vinyl record for my girlfriend, for Belle. And I love that, once I'm gone, all that stuff is gonna stay here, and people are gonna be able to see it. And even when I'm old, I can share it with my grandchildren, and that's gonna be amazing. And most people don't have that, because most people just do their 9 to 5 and then they go back home. And I always wanted to put myself into something other that exists outside of me, that other people can enjoy and that I can be proud of, so that when it's my time to leave the world, at least that remains in a way. Anyway, long video. To make a long story short, I'm back to the old schedule. Let's make things happen, and I am excited, I am invigorated, and I have new tools to keep growing, keep working, and making cool stuff. See you on the next one. Smile, have fun, enjoy your day, and a good way to end it would be, I don't know, find something you love and do it with passion.